Oh, classic 90s Aerosmith. Because everybody knows that the greatest Aerosmith era was the 90s. Oh, yeah, yeah. Craft Haystack here with some Narragansett Town Beach India Pale Ale. Summer may be over, but summer still exists here at Craft Haystack's house, his refrigerator, in the great state of Maine, United States of America. Oh, hard day of work. Figured go ahead and lay down a video before it gets too late in the week and Craft Haystack can't put one out. Anyways, great performance. Classic Aerosmith song during the only good era of Aerosmith, the 90s. Anyways. Craft Haystack thought he'd go ahead and take the time to address two different individuals in the YTDC who won't get off his goddamn back lately. God. Anyways, first one, Sanity is Such a Drag. Well, as we know, Sanity is Such a Drag is a newcomer in the YTDC who's notable for one thing so far, being female. You know, as many of the misogynistic Malters out there in the YTDC have pointed out, those degenerates in this community, scumbags who only see a person for their gender. Sickening. Anyways, Sanity is Such a Drag. First few videos that you've uploaded, you seem pretty lonely. You look like you live there in some sort of apartment, maybe at your parents' house, for all Craft Haystack knows. Making videos in your room, drinking malt liquor. Oh. You seemed at first like you were unsure whether or not you even wanted to do malt liquor videos. And who can blame you? Doing malt liquor videos. Scraping the bottom of the barrel. It's disgusting. So you seemed at first like you were unsure that you wanted to do these videos. And now, you're shouting out Craft Haystack. You're saying that he's hilarious. And by the way, Craft Haystack is hilarious. But you're also shouting out that scumbag, Nut Farm, Mike May. Which is its own thing. We'll let you handle that. Excuse me. That's on your head. Sanity is Such a Drag. Sanity is Such a Drag. Sisag. Alright, from now on you're known as Sisag. Sisag, you shouted out Craft Haystack's legs. Shouting out Craft Haystack's legs led to a troll account, which is obviously run by the Metal Flag Man, who took note. Craft Haystack. Beautiful legs. Not very muscular. He will admit. Almost translucent in a way. That's fine. We'll continue to see how long this goes. Maybe it'll go as long as the Craft Gaystack account. Oh, that lasted all of about a month. Anyways, Sisag, Craft Haystack couldn't help but take note of your latest video. Said that Craft Haystack, old CH, should somehow be taken down a peg. God, this song is long. This is 5 minutes long. Kraft Haystack should be taken down a peg somehow. Now, at first, Kraft Haystack is just like, excuse me? For one, Kraft Haystack should have been taken down a peg long ago. Let's be honest. Although he is hilarious, he is really mouthy. Now we're just gonna go through all the hits from Get a Grip, alright? Might want to spread out the hits. This is from Woodstock 94. You might want to just go ahead and spread out the hits. I know we're getting towards, you know, the lesser 80s Aerosmith era later on in the set, and then we'll finish it off with some of the garbage from the 70s. Ugh. It's too loud. Anyways, Kraft Haystack at first agreed with you that he should be taken down a peg. But then he thought, well, that's interesting and a bit rude. Sisag, you've never gotten a shout out from this channel. Why would you expect to? After saying that Kraft Haystack should move down the totem pole in some way in the YTDC. Have you know, Kraft Haystack runs this joint. It's disgusting and filled with malt liquor degenerate morons as it is. But then Kraft Haystack understood what you meant. Alright? You didn't really mean it as an insult, per se. At least that's the deeper value shows that it's not supposed to be an insult. But what you actually mean is saying that Kraft Haystack hasn't really, he hasn't been taken advantage of, and nobody's gotten the better of him in the past year that he's been on YouTube. Closing in on a year, folks. November 11th. 1 year anniversary. Oh, speaking of which, going back to the Metal Flag Man, strike has been lifted as of October 2nd. Kraft Haystack will be holding a Google Hangout in the near future, perhaps. But also, another milestone, Kraft Haystack has surpassed 10,000 views on YouTube. So he'll drink to that. In fact, we're up to 11,000 views. Anyway, Sisag, you noted that Kraft Haystack should be taken down a peg in terms of the fact that he's almost untouchable. Unfuckwithable. If we want to use a crude term. And it's true, Kraft Haystack runs this joint. And none of you will ever get the better of him. Ugh. So anyway, Sisag, good luck with your YouTube career. I don't know if you actually want bad things to happen to Kraft Haystack or what, but you're off to a decent start. Off to a decent start. Can't be said for another member of the malt liquor drinking community, and this is long overdue. Panther 40 ounce. Annoying, repetitive, and as of late, been leaving a ridiculous amount of comments on everybody. Is it just Kraft Haystack, or has he been leaving just a ridiculous amount of comments on Kraft Haystack's page? Most of which are not even worth responding to. Apocalypse Doomer poetry? More like Panther 40 ounce poetry time 2. Perhaps that'll be addressed during a later video. But at first, Apocalypse Doomer, aka Mike May, ripe for the picking for poetry, and then to a certain extent, Reggie Steele. Ay, 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 Panther 40 ounce. Save your wrist action for jerking off and not with the keyboard, buddy. Ay, ay, ay. Over the weekend, Panther 40 ounce apparently had nothing to do but leave shitty comments on Craft Tastex page, most of which didn't hurt his feelings, some of which did, let's be honest. But, as it goes, Craft Tastex has been noticing a pattern. All it is, really, seems to be some sort of like attention-grabbing scheme. Panther 40 ounce, you're approaching what, 100 subscribers? Good for you! Awesome! That's so difficult to get in the malt liquor drinking community. God. All you gotta do is sign up for an account and just wait for those views to roll in. As long as you claim to be part of the malt liquor drinking community. If you're part of the craft beer drinking community, it's a deep cut from pump. Anyways, if you're part of the craft beer drinking community, those views, not to mention the subscriptions, are very difficult to come by. And they're earned. Craft Tastex has earned all of, 177 subscriptions at this point? Who gives a shit about subscriptions anyways? Who gives a shit about whose channels failed and whose didn't? All that matters is the here and the now. And by the way, those channels are still out there. Anyways, we all know that Panther 40 ounce is saying the same old things because he's just looking for attention. But we know that others have already blocked his ass because, let's be honest, he deserves it at this point. You go ahead and you spam the shit out of somebody's video, you go ahead and you get blocked, maybe you deserve it. So you go ahead and you block people's racist comments, hateful comments, bullying comments even. There's some credence to that. There's some credibility to blocking people at that point. But if you're spamming somebody's video, maybe at this point you deserve it. And that's all you're doing, Panther 40 ounce, is spamming. Oh, and not to mention, if 40 ounce Fear, aka Just Fear, hasn't already done it, he's about to destroy you. You're on several people's radar, Panther 40 ounce. The best comment on one of Craft Tastex videos that was not Panther 40 ounce, by the way, over the weekend, was Panther 40 ounce is like the southern version of Epic Win New York. Now, as most of you might know, James Montana 29 used to be Epic Win New York, or he may not be, whoever you ask. Epic Win New York was derided for a very long time for being probably peak Malter. And we call it peak Malter because at this point we have reached peak Malter. Epic Win New York personified that of peak Malter. He wore the ski mask. He drank 40s. But there was nothing notable about him. And Panther 40 ounce, you're approaching peak Malter. Know your YTDC history, you idiot, and look up Epic Win New York. You know, a lot of people out there put stock in Panther 40 ounce as a great newcomer when he first debuted his videos, like 4 months ago, including Mr. Met 40 ounce. We've reached peak Malter because of Panther 40 ounce. But in a lot of ways, we're also beginning to jump the shark, are we not? The blueprint is already dead. And we have this influx of idiots, malt liquor losers out there making videos and having nothing to say. Excuse me. Craft Haystack has always had something to say. Every one of his videos, classic. Apocal Doomer poetry, classic. And one for the archives, Coffee with Haystack, just this past weekend. There's nothing more worth your time than a Craft Haystack video, and nothing less worth your time than a bottom of the barrel Malter video like Panther 40 ounce. Nothing to say, nothing interesting, skippable in your subscriber feed.
Oh baby, do you phone recalls kicking in?
Anyways, Panther 40 ounce, cap it off. Your videos are already way too long. Egad. And it might not go without noticing that you are starting to copy some of the funny parts of a lot of other malters out there. Most notably 209 J. Jones. Dude, 209 J. Jones did that a while ago. And you're just now picking up on it and using it as your own style? Not only are you a bottom of the barrel malter, but you're also a thief. And there's nothing worse than one mass malter copying another mass malter shtick. Mama kin. So that's right, Panther 40 ounce, go call your mama. Or at the very least, stop leaving comments of people like Sisang saying, oh, I hate this guy. I'm uploading a video right now. It's disgusting. Anyways, Craft Haystack. Hope you enjoyed this rant. Wednesday. Craft Haystack is out.